Okay, and we're live. Welcome back to part 13 here on Hoff Bergmann with me, McConsole. It seems to be live everywhere. That's pretty cool. We're live on YouTube and on Buster's Facebook group, as per usual. If you haven't joined on the Buster's Facebook group, links in the description. So, what are we doing? Hey, trucker. Hey Dwight, what's the crack, hey? Yeah, well, we've kind of been letting Courseplay empty this bunker, and it's done well up until this point. And for a change, it's not the fault of Courseplay. For some strange reason, this bunker seems to have picked up a solid back wall here. We can only maybe scrape another few bits and pieces out of it, but who's this strange guy? Cheek of it. As you can see, the back wall is solid, so that presents a problem. Apart from that, their Courseplay has done a brilliant job at emptying it. I changed the silage fork because it worked better than the shovel. And that's where most of the money you see comes from. That, and we have also updated the well, we haven't updated, but we've used the updated version of the Buster's liquid production mod, and we'll be making fertilizer and diesel to sell. We kept some of the diesel anyway. Yep, see what I mean? Not letting me go and pick up any more of it. There isn't any way I can see around that. In game, and I may have to do a bit of what, well, I don't really want to add the stuff in, but I might have to. But yeah, we'll see. Right, so much is left in this bunker. So 70,000, just short of 70,000. Only way I can get rid of that, guys, is if I go to landscape mode, paint. Right, skipping really far. Highlight that up, bang, and bang. It's the only way, unfortunately. So we're at 0 fill level now. One thing I can do, let me just get back into the vehicle and shift it back, is I can go to the easy development commands, and I can add 70,000 back in. So tip the grind. If we find what we're looking for, your pig food, lime, maize silage, $70,000, which is what we were short. Hit bang, back, and it didn't appear. Because it's only going to let me put corn silage in there, isn't it? Chaff. Okay, I can't tip to the ground anywhere else because there's snow. I guess that's it then. We're going to have to call that for the bunker. 70,000, that's a lot of corn silage to lose, like. So what I've been doing is I've been taking what we have here and digest it, and might as well take it up and show you where the Buster's liquid production is. I hate snow. Don't know why I play with seasons. Don't like the snow part of it. I did bring in the mod, the global mod, where you put, you know, the snow in the wood chips and, you know, made water, but it was too many errors in it. Snow. Why has it looked as if my YouTube is frozen? Yeah, well, it looks as if that's crashed. Great. I am not getting any updates. Yeah, okay. 1 second, guys. I just want to get up the feed again. For some reason, the internet browser has crashed in a big style. I can't see the chat just at the moment, so what we'll do is I'll just keep on talking. Yeah, what's different? Let's drive this on up. Okay, and Google has totally shut itself down. Great fun. So we're going down here and we'll come across here the updated and changed. So you've seen that one before. That is the solid production. This one here is the liquid production, and all we do is pump our digestate and that into it, and it should unload. This is really annoying me now. Why isn't this working? Right, so let's see if we can get this back up and going. YouTube, me. Stream's working fine. Yeah, I've just got to back up my my internet somewhere. Yeah, my browser just crashed, man. Don't know what's going on there. Let's get the Facebook up and going again, just so I can make sure nobody's talking to me in there. Nobody seems to talk to me on Facebook. Me. Right, so Facebook's up and going again. YouTube's up and going again. That's great. Let's get back to playing. Corey, collision bad. I don't know, man. I don't still think the bunker's been set up right. Oh. Yeah, so in the meantime, while I've been playing this, I've went ahead and I bought a Volvo. Just for the fun of it. I mean, why not? We've got the money, right? And of course this tanker is new as well. For some reason the cows have only producing really low amounts of milk. Yeah, cheers Dwight, thanks for checking that out. Arrgh! Snow! Hit ya! Yeah, don't worry about Corey. We'll maybe do a couple more tankers of that later on. I'm really upset though that I've lost 70,000 litres of corn silage. That's a lot of money, man. That's about 80 grand. There's a lot of work to go into that as well. I think maybe that should be addressed. Could be a problem that I've updated the map and didn't and changed the save game about. Maybe that's something to do with it. We'll see, we'll see. Let's just start this film again. So what else have we been up to here? Well, we'll look at the map. No, not that one. Look at the map. No, map. Yeah. I went ahead and bought Field 9. That's nothing to do with me, Corey. It's nothing to do with me, man. Yes, so Field 9 was bought, as you can see, and we bought a wee bit of land there in front of the forest, and that wee bit of land in there. Don't know why I bought that actually. Just did. could do it. But with 1.7 million, now I can't do anything at the moment, but obviously because, you know, snow. But we're going to get into getting some bigger fields now, and for bigger fields, I'm going to need some bigger equipment. Not that there's anything wrong with what we have now. If we keep the same size as cedar and stuff, then what I would do is I would increase the number of cedars, so I can put multiple cedars to work, or multiple harvesters to work. Well, I'm trying to think if there's anything else I've changed here. I don't think so. We have plenty of cucumbers to sell, as you can see. Now, what I did notice, and why I was so late streaming tonight, because I was having a big mad lure error on this map, a repeating lure call stack. And it's this trailer. If guys you use this trailer, don't leave it loaded, and don't use the straps while you do a save or load, because otherwise you will get a call stack. Took me a while to figure that out, but it's figured out. And I've cleared some snow from the yard, as you can see with this big snow pile here. What have we done? No, that's it. That's it really. I've just fed the animals. So you've seen we put down the liquid production, and that's all really I've done placement wise. And then if I jump down here, yeah, I got one of these things. Let's just use right here with the stump grinder. It's a mod. It's a 6010 mod. You know, you can bump it up to 6930, or is it the premium? I can't remember. Oh, it's the 6030 premium. That's what it is. Just for the stump grinder. The reason I got that is because for some strange reason my Unimog and that don't like each other. I just bought a cheap tractor to keep down here for grinding. That's all that is. And I've went ahead and I've done a bit of logging work, forestry work. As you can see, there's a big pile over there, and a big pile here. And we need to feed the chipper. That's what we need to do. Oh, I bought a trailer as well. I've been coming on doing this maybe about half an hour, 3/4 of an hour here and there, just in between work and whatnot. So that's why I haven't really been streaming it. I think the last time you see me I was harvesting on this map. Just with work and whatnot, I just haven't had a chance to get streaming really. And again, this is just to feed the compost maker. I wish that collision for taking that was way further on up in there. You'd actually have to get over it. But yeah, beggars can't be choosers. It's not bad for a static chipper. So let's just get this shovel fill in. Ooh, off center. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Yeah, I haven't been using the case too much recently. I sort of brought it down here and forgot about it, and the JCB's been getting used a lot more. I wouldn't mind getting a chipper for the or another wheel loader for the farm, but then again, I've now got the wheel loader up there, so it seems to work all right for what we need. And I've come across a problem with the pigs as well. I don't know again whether it's because I have updated the game or what, but it seems to be a pretty strange one that the breeding facility only has male pigs in it, and the pigs haven't been breeding. Took me a while to work that one out, but eventually got that one too. So it's kind of a bit odd just to have male pigs in a breeding facility. So, yeah, I started with 20 pigs and I've still only got 20 pigs. Go figure. Don't need a lot more in there, really. I've some wood chips in there already, actually, in that trailer, as you can see. I knocked it out of the way with that wood, didn't I? This is a new trailer that was up on Mod Hub, the Bailey trailer. Reason I bought this one is I'd be kind of used to seeing these sort of trailers in and about UK anyway. Just gonna fix that because it's gonna annoy me. And it's a nice wee trailer. 305 wood chips. Woohoo! Actually, tell you what. We can get this one ready and we'll put this on the wood chip movement course as soon as I get some in there. Oh, we've changed the rain. Happy days. Sleet even. We're at a lot of snow there. We need a truck. Hey Garrett. Hey Ethan. Let's use this bad boy. Just because I like the sound. We want to be doing a bit of purchasing in the stream by the look of then. I don't want to go massively big on tractors. I don't want to, 9Rs or anything like that there. I want to keep it sort of small, medium, smallish, large size. A bit Irish there, but hey. I think maybe T7s, that sort of thing. Hey, the snow's starting to go, yay! I mean, if I wanted to, you could bring in the big, massive tractor, but I don't think they really suit this map. Let's go get the log controller on. Hey, cool. It'll be a short one tonight as well, guys. Not going to build a long one. I just wanted to get a streamer because I haven't had one in a long time. And let's fill this. No. That's it there. Should have enough here to fill both of these trailers. Where's Jeffrey? That's a good question. I don't know. I've been at work a lot recently, and I haven't really been on TeamSpeak, so I haven't really spoke to the guys. Let's do this the easy way. Jeffrey is hiding too, is he? Has he not been about either? Ah. Didn't recognize that as a problem. Okay. It's easy enough to deal with. Where's the tractor? Where's there? Hey Brian, how's it going, man? Load these the easy way. I realised though after I bought it though, the other trailer we just took this off bigger than this one. So there's a bit more space and ah well. So let's detach that. First time really using this mod. I didn't want to bring in the 7010 again. I say I haven't really used it, but the 7010 didn't have a front 3-point, so I had to think of something different. So that's why we went for that. Trying to keep in fashion with using stuff that we haven't really used before. Right, so, load. I'll just take this up to the wood sell point, I think. Not that it were really crying out for money, but, you know. Again, all that silage is still to be sold at midnight. And once we put all the fuel and the liquid fertilizer through the sell point, which I had the add a sell point, actually, I forgot to show you that. We added Tim's sell point in. For the basic reason being that the in-game sell points didn't recognize fertilizer or fuel, so... not exactly enough to fill it, but that'll do. Yeah, that is a problem, Brian. What you can do is you can go on and you can search, Google search. Now, I've had to do this because I updated my global company. And the map wouldn't work, and I was starting to pull my hair out. And I think I had something like a couple hundred hours on it at that stage. Or 100 and odd hours on it. So what I did, basically, was I went and searched for an older version of Hoff Bergmann on Google. So that's maybe something you can think about doing if you want to play the map. Find out exactly what version it is. I can't remember off the top of my head what version of global company to use on this. And then go ahead and just... well, Nathan, you go ahead and join Randy if you want. I might go ahead and actually... what was I going to do? I don't know. Ugh. Tiredness is kicking in. Yeah, so just go ahead and look for the older version on Google. I think that's basically the best way to do it. It's going to take us a while to get up this hill too. Wow, you can't pull that up the hill. That's shocking. I'm going to go the long way. It is a map worth playing now, Brian. I have to admit, I do enjoy this map. Yeah, I was going to show. That's what I was doing. How many hours did I spend? Have I spent in this map so far? On that one there, 261 hours I've got in this map so far. Don't know where the texture issues are coming from though. Your map will be slightly different than this one, Brian, because I started one of the earlier versions. So you'll have a bakery and whatnot, yeah. Also as well, you should have a farm shop that works. Again, because mine was an earlier version, I updated the map and then sort of moved my save games and stuff, so I didn't have to start again. Some of the later stuff that was put onto the map doesn't work on this version of it. So you should have a lot more playability than I have. Oh, come on, you can do more than 12 mile an hour up there. Should have put the Volvo on it. This wee truck though seems to be more stable pulling log wagons. They don't seem to be as tippy as they do with other wagons. Oh, he says as he nearly rolled it. So what I'll probably do tonight, guys, I'll do a bit more, maybe a bit more logging. I'll fast forward and see how much money we make out of the BGA. And then what we'll maybe do is think about buying some more fields, yeah? Your store is not there, and the cheese shop is not there. Just pieces of them. I don't know about that now. Just pieces. Wow. Your store's not there? Maybe an earlier version of the map might be better. Hey Trevor, how's it going, man? Well, come along. Yeah, so there are the updated versions of the Buster's Dry and the Buster's Wet production mods. A lot less of a footprint. And they work very well with courseplay and whatnot as well, so that's always good. Especially on single player. Right, so yeah, we did buy field 9. Basically because there was sugar beets on it, so I could put it through the dry production. So let's mark that back, mark them off, and unload. This is going to get messy pretty quickly. Yeah, my live streams have been pretty much erratic recently, you know, with work, and then I had some issues with health and whatnot, so yeah, they have been a wee bit erratic. Hopefully trying to get back to doing something a wee bit more regular. Hopefully. But as I say, I mean, it's not as if I've not been playing the game, it's just that I just haven't... Not that I haven't had time to stream, but you know, I didn't want to do like a, you know, a stream where I only like here for 5 minutes and then I'm away again, you know?
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, versed you too, mate. Oh, sorry to hear, Trevor. Hey, 100 grand Soulwood. I think that you're getting some conflict somewhere then, Brian. Whoa, oh, ouch. Alright, we'll do this separately, I think. Of course, I have no way of reattaching that because I need a tractor. We'll leave that one there for now and just take this one back up. I think maybe doubles on this map is a bad idea anyway. So we take our pass where we put down the sell point. Basically for the fuel and the liquid fertilizer. I had to put it up the back. Well, I didn't have to put it up the back of the map, it just did. Just push it with the truck. Yeah. Honestly, I think I might just get rid of them because the double trailers on here is a bit much and maybe a bit lazy as well. Well, me being lazy, that is. So this is the sell point we put in here. Again, all it does is we sell fuel and liquid fertilizer up here. Tim's sell point. That's all it's used for. And I kind of put it up out of here just to make it look as if you have to get somewhere with it. Whoa. Right, that's probably what I'll do now. I'll probably just sell them actually. I'll just sell them at the shop. Don't need them. Don't have to keep them. So let me see. Garage, the dolly, and the smaller of the two I think we'll get rid of. Where are we? I've got a lot of stuff. So 12 meter, you can go. And the dolly should be down here somewhere. There's it there. Let's not be so lazy, eh? What map is this? This is Hoff Bergmann. Brilliant wee map if you can get a good version of it. Right, so everything's back in place. So let's have a look at the map and see what we're going to do field wise. No, that's the shop. I need to look at the map. I don't want to grab the big ones just yet. Field 3 is something I've been planning. Maybe field 11. Yeah, that way below in the bottom half of the map. What's that? That's a cow pasture, that is. No, I don't want that one. No, not yet. So that one is 406 grand. And that one is 800 grand will be spent in there. So we just go ahead with that. Field 3. Field 11. Field 6? Should we get 6 as well? Don't forget, at the end of the winter, when maybe all the wood chips are put back in and sold through compost, we'll have a load more money as well. So, maybe hold off now at the minute, because I want to go and look at tractors. No, I need to go to the shop for tractors. So, let's look at seeders first of all. I'm going to need a bigger seeder. Or maybe a couple more of the horse. But we do have these, which basically are modded. Don't want to use them, they're too big for the map, especially with the corners. What else do I have modded wise? See, I'm already using that. I have one. And I was thinking, you know, if I put 2 or 3 out, you know, that's 18, 20, 25 meter? No, 25 meter. Shows you where my math is. It is 25, isn't it? No, it's not. 27, sorry. 27 meters. Man, I've been up from 5 o'clock this morning. And I have been up a long time. Or we could just go and get that, which is 15 meters. Ooh. Nah. That's not a class color, man. Ah, metallic, that's why. Beige. Silver. That's not bad looking. Rim color. Yeah, that actually is not too bad. That does everything we need as well. So bang, buy. Wow, 200 grand. Man, we're going to go through this money in no time here. What horsepower do we need for that? We need 270 horsepower. We've got tractors at 270 horsepower at the moment. I'll scroll back to them. I'm starting to build up a lot of equipment in this map too. The tractors. Yeah, but ignore the grasshopper. I was just playing about with that. It's an amazing mod. I love that. I love it. Just the OP for the map. Tractors. What else we got? So 270. That's right on the border for that one. Not enough for that one. Yeah, definitely not enough for that one. On the border for the Puma. We can get it with a Massey. No way with a McCormick. And no way with that either. We could always use the Unimog for it. So, what I was thinking though was, I said class in New Holland mainly for this map, didn't we? So I've downloaded a couple of T7 mods. Or at least one anyway. No, no 8Rs. That one there, which is, that's only 171. Man, I thought a T7 was more than that. 212, that's not enough. Wow. The T7 under large tractors in this, was it? It is, yeah. Alright, okay. We could always use that. Time of a really, really, you know, go autonomous. Courseplay, autonomous, why not, you know? Wow, I really thought I had more T7s. Yeah, there we are. T7. Then we can bang that up. And that goes to 313 horsepower. Don't like the wheels. Standard version. Midas wheels, of course. Midas wheels, we have to use Midas. Wheel setup, twins, no. Weights and weights. Yeah, now we got it. Big on lights both sides. Design, what are the designs anyway? Standard, blue power, special version. What's the difference? Oh, green seats, blue seats. Yeah, just go standard, I think. Global positioning, yeah, we'll do it anyway. We'll just keep it standard colors. Bye. Okay. What other ones have we got? I could have got a T8, I suppose. Optum. I think we've already got one of those, haven't we? See, I don't like it. American version, it's got the wheel thing hanging out. That just kills me. Of course, there's always the cheap Magnum, you know. The what's that? 400 and, you know, whatever horsepower. That's 134 grand. For 825 horsepower, I think that's maybe a bit OP. Too cheap, maybe as well. Love the Goodyear tires on it though. That is calling to me actually. I really, really like that. How much have we got? 151. Yeah, do you know what? Buy it. And we can sell off a tractor then. Let's see, we'll come and sell off. 4 of them keeping. We didn't really use them, Cormac. It just sat with a trailer on it anyway. T6? The John Deere's got a lot of R's on it though. Yeah. Time we got rid of that. Right, so there we go. Same amount of tractors, nothing bigger. Or no, same fleet. Wow. That's definitely got a bit of a horn to it. Let's quickly run it back up to the farm. Medicine Creek. Oh, that must have been loud on the ears. Oh, it's got a fresh soundtrack as well. This has. There's not much planning we can do. What we do want to do is get a bigger ply anyway. We'll bring that up with the T7, I think. Nice speedy one. It'll get us about the map a bit more. The reason they kept the T6, one, New Holland, which we said we were going to use on the map anyway, and two, it's a great tractor to run around with fertilizer and all on it. Tractors in beast mode? Yeah. I'm liking the sound of it though. We need to put it undercover. There's no way this is going to fit in any of the shed, so we'll just try and put it maybe up here. Oh, yeah, right, okay. Well, when I was having problems with this map before I sorted them, I was kind of thinking of maybe Slovak Village for the next map. Or Ballydorn Farms. We'll see. And that's only does 32. I know we've used it before, guys, and we use it a lot, but for the price of it, you can't get away without, you know, the busters. I know it's a John Deere, but it's a great plough and it works well. And 15 meters wide. I mean, we're going to look at the other things, but we've got ploughs for 15 meters. You know, what we're using at the minute is a chisel plough, 8 meters. That's all we've got, really. 10.5. Don't want to use a multiple plows though. Too much hassle, especially with course play. You're going to fix it afterwards. So, I tried and tested it, we love it. So, probably just grab that. And is there anything else we need to get? We've got a bigger seeder, we've got a bigger plough. How much have we got left? Should we go get a bigger mower? Make it easier for us. And I was thinking maybe for this map, although it's a bit big, but I haven't used it since I've got it updated on any of the series I've been playing with the big M. Ooh, white tires, that's a good one. Right, so we've left ourselves with 224 grand. Whoopee! That'll be, you know, go up again in no time as soon as we start playing with the compost and selling off compost and whatnot. So what fields to buy again? 3 and 11. Well, I suppose the ground's frozen at the minute. We can't really do anything with it. I don't ever think I've bought and used a T7 in this version of this game yet. In fact, I don't even think I bought a case anywhere in time. You know, so we're definitely doing what we said we do. You know, we use mods we don't use. Somewhat OP. I'd still like to find a class cougar. I really would. I'd love to give, you know, somebody to bring out that mod and actually have it working this time. I know it was out for 15 and it sort of worked. It was out for 17 and it was just horrible to use, although it somewhat worked. But I like to, you know, I'd like to find someone to really bring it out, because I think it's one of the top, you know, self-propelled mowers in the world, and you know, I found a list on YouTube somewhere about that. Alright. So here we are. I think, guys, what I'll be doing then is finding somewhere for this to start with. We'll fit in beside this. Should do. Yeah. See, I didn't really want to do any more big bam without just here to see it happening. Of course, we've also got the money from the BGA to come in at midnight. As I said, I don't really want to do much more logging. I'm fed up logging at the minute as well. I'm not going to replant any of the trees. We're just going to, you know, use what's on the map, and then after that there, well, we'll find some way to do it. Oh, right, okay. Definitely. Very much so. Your game's not launching? That's never a good thing. I had a problem. Is it a Steam game? Because there's something about updates today come through on mine. I just tried it a second time and it's quickly popped up. So yeah, this is a version of this that no one has looked at and fixed. I'm not sure what's on the Busters list of mods or not, but he fixed the swath mode and everything. You know, it gives out a nicer swath and whatnot too. You got an update as well. See, this is what I hate when Giants go ahead and do updates, because they break stuff. More mods break, and I think that's maybe why I was getting some lure errors today as well. So, yeah. So we own this wee bit of land here as well, and I'll have to do something with that. We'll see, coming into the summer, see what we want to do with it. I'm not 100% sure, Trevor. I didn't really look at the log yet. I'll you know, because I wanted to get farming, really. Get up and get going here. Alright, so now I'm going to need somewhere for this. I don't think I have any sheds big enough for this in here. Oh, we do at the front. We'll just move all our grass equipment down to here. Actually, that's a good idea. Because I'm going to put 5 in the grass as well. Although I'm not really using as much hay and straw and whatnot as I thought with the animals, but you know, oh well. Hey Darren, how's it going, man? So as I say, I mean, winter time, all there is logging, and you know, I don't really want to do much logging. I've done a lot there, you know, getting the wood chips and whatnot ready for the chipper, but that thing just eats it like there's no tomorrow. Ah, right, okay. Maybe it's something to do with Steam or something then, I don't know. It did say there was something about updating the game when I opened it. Very good, Darren, good to hear. Right, so that's in there. What was I going to do then? Well, what was in those fields that we bought? That'd be a good idea to find out. So, field 3 is barley, and field 11 is wheat. Okay. Well, that's okay, because field 3 I am going to probably do a whole crop harvest on anyway, and start filling the bunker again at the BGA. Or maybe just plow it up and put corn down, I'm not sure. Field 4, once it gets harvested, is going into grass, and I'm going to apply those two together, so we've one big grass field. And yeah, let's just let's go ahead and get the day over, see how much we get from our BGA, and we'll have to go around and do all the animals. And show you what I do constantly in this map to bring it on. So, skip it up to 4,000 speed. Take it up to 9 o'clock at night. Go to sleep, 12 hours. You're not seeing anything on Twitter either? Oh, 372 grand from the biogas plant. Sweet. Yeah, the straw harvest they're putting back to the end of the first quarter, start of the second quarter, from what I read. Right, so there's 2 days feed in the 2 days feeding the animals. So I can basically just go ahead and go on to day 4 here. I'm not tired, right? Okay. $19, $20, $21. See, it's synchronizing because of the snow. That's what it's doing. Only does that in the winter. Yeah, I don't know if it depends how much they charge for it. While I'll be bothering with it or not, to be honest. Trevor, I'm not being too impressed with the DLCs that put out so much. So, Right, so let's see. Everything's going to be fed and watered, and the snow is land thick. Great. Let's just go and jump a tractor and start our watering routine. Ford should be up here. No. There's a case. We'll use the case. Why not? That's grass bales I have cut since I think it was the first or second season we played. Right, so that water's filled. Let's just dump. We'll get rid of the calves, as I said, because the cows are not producing enough milk to support calves at the minute. So once we get, oh, that was a bit slidey. Once we get the milk production back up again, we'll get more calves, and maybe not sell as much of it this time. Alright, so the toilet TMR is filling there. From what I've seen, it's like the 1 in 17, but you know, I don't really use this stuff. I don't know. I mean, I'm sort of wondering if if I need to buy it, because I don't use the straw pellets and stuff. I mean, I have enough, you know, going on without having to go back and doing all that. You start using all your global company stuff and whatnot. Can you really be bothered shifting pellets and stuff around? Depends if they bring it in somehow help on animal feeding, then yeah, then I'll think about it. But if it, you know, apart from just doing it to sell it, no point really. They're not grass beels. They're is it alfalfa, or were they the other one? They're clover beels. So I don't know if Seasons is set up to recognize them as. Okay, so while that's filling, let's go ahead, jump our telehandler. I'm going to throw some pig food stuff in. Where did I put the attachments? Over here. See, that's bouncing something down with the snow. That's never good. Fracks that thing's leaving, eh? Aqua supposed to be decomposed at some stage. Maybe not just as quick as the wood left uncovered, but I've brought in some of the snow control mods in here, you know, like the salters and salt spreaders and whatnot. I just don't like them. I think they're just more hassle than they're worth. Oh, that's not good. The horse feed. So yeah, every 2 days this is the routine I go through. Yeah, and I always have them topped up before stream, so you don't normally see me doing this. So that should be the cows. Just need to drop more water, but and the horses just need water as well. That's sweet. Everything needs water. For now, I can leave that there because I don't need to feed anything else but bags at the moment. And we'll go down here. You see, the cows, let's see how much milk I've got in there. 3,400. Yeah, we'll milk them anyway. Extend the milking machine. Refill. There you go. What did I just fill into? Okay. So basically, this is different. That your cows just don't automatically get milked and go straight into the milking tank. You have to set up your milking machine to milk the cows, and then it goes into the milk tank. and then you collect from your milk tank. Oh, when I was feeding the chickens. Oh, it's just a wee hopper feeder for the chickens. You feed into that hopper there, and it goes through the wall and into their feed troughs. Right. Before going with the animals. Yeah, there's a good number of wee good wee additions to this map, that sort of way. I mean, if you want to, you can make your seed and fertilizer using this map as well with map specific stuff. You do like the milk station? Well, the big pasture works like that too. Where am I going? Another thing I don't like about snow, I can't see my roads. But at least when it's snowing heavy like that, you know, it doesn't mean you slide so much. Well, supposedly. Yeah, so welcome to my routine. And for the empty, I have to leave it attached. There you go. Oh, I suppose there's if you were big time chicken farming, you would have some sort of automated feeding for it. I wouldn't like to think you go around with bags and bags and feed a lot of chickens by hand. It would just be very time consuming. Of course, that's manure and water ready then for our cucumbers. This snow takes a lot out of the equipment. Some of it isn't deep because I did clear some of it in the yard before, so yeah. Well, this map also has the oh right, we're gonna get more water. Possibilities of doing beef cows. Yeah, because you have other wee pastures. I took the animals out of it because we're getting a bit annoying, having to feed them every other day, with the bags. But I mean, you have another wee pasture here for your cows, and then you've one just up here as well. Yeah, Trevor, I've tried that. It's got well, the version I got from, I can't remember where I got it from. I think it might have been the official mod hub. It threw up a few errors because I'm not using the up-to-date global company mod, because this map doesn't like it. Yeah, and there's no cow paceable here, but obviously you've got a milk tank and a milker here, so you can milk your cows. I did delete it from a mod folder because it didn't like the earlier version of global company. Whether it works well with the later version, I don't know, because as I say, this map does not work with the later version of global company. Right, what are the chickens? What are the horses? Feed the pigs and sheep, and that should be the animal feeding done. Again, only one layer down here because I had this all cleared. Look, the way it slides with one layer, man, it's not good, eh? Let's get this into the water trigger. What I have noticed with this though is I have a hell of a time finding the water trigger on this chicken placeable because I have a bag up there. But if I was to take that bag off, I can find the water trigger a lot easier. We see. And it made a liar out of me. Thank you, Farming Simulator. I also think the snow's got a bit to play with it as well. There you go. For all the water they took too. DC put in a line which makes update useless because they have a beef of... Oh, do they? Okay. That was... Wow. Is it just throwing a case of throwing the, the toys out of the pushchair? Or something, or... I'm actually alright with this version of this, so I am, Darren. Although I have to say, I mean, this map, you say it's Farmer Andy that done this map. He's done some amazing things in this map, especially with the two different types of silage, the corn silage and the grass silage, and the bagging machine, and it's wee things like that that make this map more enjoyable. I think it's just with me with seasons, I sometimes run short on time with work and whatnot. And I think that's why I don't use the bags too much for the other animals. Does the map have concrete bushes? It doesn't really have bushes as much. It has more fences and walls, but the bushes, you can run through them. You smell bacon? Yeah, you think that's bad. What do you see? The other facility. This is just the one pig facility. This is just the one at the farm. Actually, Darren, I know you were maybe. I think you said before you were involved in the testing of this map, didn't you? If so, I have a question for you. Let's empty that in. And that should be all the animals down here at the farm taken care of. So sheep, horses, then the other pigs. Long time ago before the update. This is a question that might be able to answer for me. Let me just start filling the water up here for these bad boys. I should have come in the other way. Duh. And the reason for that is, if I can swing that around again, yeah, there we are. Helped by the snow. Means I can just pull forward and fill it. Right, so question, Darren, then is if I pump up to where this other facility is, not there, not there, not there, not there, not there. Wow, I really am getting a lot of equipment in this map here. Obviously, it's your pig feeding facility. Your pigs die and they go here. But right, okay, love that idea. But the pig breeding facility, right? Is all you get is male pigs. And they're not breeding. So how are they breeding pig? Are they meant to increase in number, or is there something wrong with the way that I've saved the game, or is it only male pigs you get in this? Then it wouldn't really be a breeding facility. It's just a fattening facility. Or am I just totally doing something wrong? But that wouldn't surprise me in the slightest, actually. The other thing with this map, I think it was who was it was asking? It was saying downloaded the map. Just have a quick look back. Brian it was, yeah. Another good thing about this map, Brian, and anybody that wants to play it, is it does the bales like that, but you have a storage facility. Storage shells, it stores your bales for you. It's pretty cool. Oh, you played the map before seasons? Well, you see, I need a mummy pig to go with the daddy pigs. But there's no mummy pigs, they're all daddy pigs in the shop. Aha! Bang. And shoot, lovely. Quickly set this to empty. Let's go feed some grass silage. And again, I love the way this map has, you know, goats and ducks and all that sort of thing as well. Now the map is not playable. What have they done to that map? I was thinking, you know, whenever I feel that, you know, we've done as much in this map as I can, I was thinking about a really big 4X map and going courseplay crazy. Fill this again before we go to the horses. So, sheep should be full. No, sheep need more water. Great. That's because I detached. There you go. You need to keep this attached. That's right. Duh. Right, that should be them full. So everything apart from the horses in front of us and the pigs should be good. Okay, we're not doing that one. Capston's right, that's alright. Pig enclosure. Pig enclosure needs water? But we watered them. I guess we'll have to take more water down to them. Okay. I thought I watered the pigs. Should try the Wild West map, 16X. I know you've been playing on it, Kill. Yeah, this map has now got a wee taste of the we call it mod as well, the realistic mud mod. Yeah, I'll quickly do this just to save me running down here with a bale fork. Hey. Oh, Norse Planet as well now? Oh, great. Well, every now and again, if you have a problem, just delete your shader cache folder and it'll regenerate it. I'm gonna need more water for these ones. Yeah, the only reason I'm thinking about a 4X one, because I mean the last couple of maps I've played have been smaller than a normal size map, and you know I just want to go courseplay crazy and see what I can do with courseplay. Because it's been a while, you know, I think the last map we did that on was the Australia map, and courseplay has improved a lot since that map, so it'd be nice to see if I can break it. Trevor, I played Sandy Bay a lot back in 17, and while it's a great map, I like to move on to different maps. You know, if I would love, I played it, and I didn't play this one on PC. I played this one on the console. Was the Cobra Park farm map. Now, if it came out again, by Bullet Bill or Oxygen David, who's converting the maps, I would definitely give that one another run around on the PC, just for, you know, for using course play and whatnot. But Sandy Bay, we did do a lot on the a lot in that map. Great map though. I'd prefer the Sandy Bay map from 15 though. What am I going on? I'm trying to. What am I? Being that you started in the other farm, or the cows were on the other farm, I much prefer the 15 version of it. That's possibly because Bullet Bill at the minute is currently back to playing 17. He hasn't taken the 19. I believe that's the last I heard of that was on his Facebook page. Or was it Oxygen David's? Can't remember. Yeah, so he went back to playing 17. There's still a lot of mods and a lot of maps coming out for 17 as well, from what I can see. I think the only maybe 4X map I would go back to and play again on PC, because I really enjoyed that map, was the Oklahoma map. Yeah, David made the Sandy Bay one, but Bullet Bill made the Cobra Park farm map, which I absolutely loved. For some reason the pigs didn't get any water last time. Let's go and do it again. And I do like Oxy. They are definitely great map makers, yeah. Bullet Bill does a few nice mods as well, with trailers and whatnot. Well, he did for 17 and 15. Go inside, you stupid animals. That's just that pig enclosure on, yeah. Well, not really. If you use course play, you can set your multiple pieces of equipment out on field. You can have multiple seeders out in fields, multiple plows, etc., etc., etc. That makes them big maps more playable. But you have to have an abundance of stuff. As far as I know, it's not so much as PC, Trevor, because I think he got a new big PC. I think a lot of people, you know, I think somebody made a GoFundMe page for him for a PC. Don't quote me on that, because I'm not 100% sure. But I think, you know, at the start of 17, or the start of 19, there was an awful lot of problems. And there still is an awful lot of problems. I mean, I don't think Giants have ever fully addressed... Yeah. I don't think Giants have ever fully addressed the Anderson DLC. It's throwing up errors and causes problems in multiplayer. They've never fixed that. There's a few bits and pieces on the class DLC that really, you know, don't break the game, but they're, you know, for the amount of money you spent on it, you want it right. For example, you know, some of the cabs or some of the tractors don't have working rear lights and whatnot. Right. FPS issues. I haven't got a really top end PC. You know, it's good. It's very good, but it's not sort of top end like, you know, some of the ones coming out now. But I seem to get decent enough. I think they're more just worried with people. Just their answer will be just, you know, set your graphics settings lower. I don't know where to get. Oh, I'm gonna need more food. Don't know where to get a massive harvester and keep it up here, you know, since this is our massive yard. I have more pig food made anyway, so you know I'm not really too fussed about, you know, having to run down and fill it again, because you know there's another trailer sitting there full. That's another good thing about this. It's custom pig food, custom, you know, custom cattle food. Farmer Andy's really done a really good job on this map and made it more unique than most other ones. Although in saying that, I mean, I haven't had a pig die yet, which is good. But yeah, I haven't had a chance to go and play with the dead piggy thing over there yet. So yeah, don't know whether to let a pig die or not, just for the fun of it. Not for the fun of letting the pig die, but you know, just so I can use that aspect of the game. Right, let's go and get them watered. You see guys, this feeding routine of doing all this is what I normally go through, you know, before I start a stream. Yeah, so you still really get, yes, especially you have to see what goes on now and again and behind the live streams. Do you know ham or bacon? Well, actually you can on this map. You can do it on this map. There is a butchery you can take them to, and well, man, I'm only running on a 1060, and I'm not running with any issues. Well, it doesn't seem like I'm running any issues. And there, you know, there's times I would play this, you know, play about on this this map and watching Netflix and whatever else whenever I'm not streaming and stuff. So, and it handles it all okay. I mean, I'm running 2 streams here and the Facebook, playing the game and running the broadcasting software, and you know, everything's running quite good. And I think I've more or less, yeah, you've more or less got what I've got. More water. Oops. So I'm just wondering if there's something, you know, going on in the background of your machine. Yeah. That's what I'm just saying. I'm wondering if there's something going on in the back of yours. Twenty. Wow. No, well, your GPU seems to be fine, Jake, because I mean, I'm running mine on that as well. It's, you know, I'm just wondering if there's something on the background, or if you need to maybe update. When was the last time you updated your drivers, just out of interest? You know, I suppose you can never have enough RAM, but I mean, I'm running on 16 as it is here. But in saying that, if you can afford it, a bigger GPU is always good too. But 1060 should be fine for this game. Okay. I don't know what to say then, man. I wouldn't really have the biggest knowledge of that sort of thing, so, you know, if you ever speak to Josh when he's on, or he would probably be able to help you out better than that. He's pretty good with all that sort of stuff. Hey! Again, this is the first Massey Ferguson I bought in 19 as well. All this is modded equipment, by the way, guys. I don't think there's actually anything on this map so far that is standard equipment, apart from maybe the skid steer shovel. Yeah, I think that's it. The skid steer shovel. Yeah, so you know, another trailer full of pig food there, so I'm fine. No, that's a mod. That's in game actually, yeah. Although I don't know why I keep that. I don't need it. Don't use it. That's a mod. The crones are a mod. I suppose it depends on the mod you're using too. I mean, you could have something that's draining your FPS. Yeah, that does tick your temps up pretty fast. I would maybe speak to Josh or Jeffrey and see what they think. Probably more Josh. Or if you see Nolan on the stream, you know, you can maybe ask him for advice. He knows what he doesn't know isn't worth knowing. I think it's the easiest way to put it. Let's see what my chipper's doing. Wow, that's all ready to go. Sweet. I should probably bring the tractor down here for this, but hey. So, I'm just going to set this up in courseplay actually. So, load. Chipper to silo. Play. Oh, hold on. Wood chips. There we are, wood chips. Play. First waypoint. Drive the course. This was set up with the tractor and the semi involved here, but hey. Well, yeah, I mean they're okay to go that high, as long as you've got a good cool, and as long as they don't go too hot, you're fine. But I think they're designed to go to that sort of speed, you know. Right, why are you only doing 6 miles an hour? Come on, push, 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 push. This'll probably break down halfway up. It's a John Deere. Anyway, guys, as I say, I have been up now for 20 hours. So I think I will be heading to bed shortly. I'm going to pop on the TeamSpeak, say hello, see if anybody's there. Say hello for half an hour maybe. But hopefully the next day or so I should be back. If I'm back, it should hopefully be this spring. Get rid of the snow, we can start some field work. We can plough some fields, plant some fields, etc, etc, etc. But I did say what I've done on this map, and I said I wasn't going to use class, because I overused class on Belgique Profonde. So I'm using things I've never used before. Some of them seem to be alright, and then you get this green junk. Anyway, guys, if you're going on YouTube, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe if you see fit. Otherwise, if you're on the Facebook group, again, just hit the like button. Let me know you've been watching. And if you're on Facebook, don't forget to pop over to YouTube, like, share, and subscribe. If you want to come and join us, guys, TeamSpeak information is in the description. TeamSpeak is free to download and to use. Just follow the directions in the description and you can come say hello to us. Apart from that there, guys, I shall see you all again very, very soon. Good night for me for now. Have a good evening.